Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Hustle and Hoops offseason preview. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Sacramento Kings. Now, Sacramento last year absolutely popped the fuck off. You had the Domantas Sabonis trade the year before, near the trade deadline or at the trade deadline, whatever, and we didn't get to fully see the De'Aaron Fox Domantas Sabonis show. And this season, historically great offense. Sacramento became one of the most fun teams to watch in the league, whether that was, from, like I said, De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis pairing. I think, the playmaking, the fast break shows that is just, a few key aspects of why those two have been so exciting for us fans. But you also had great seasons from Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter, especially Kevin Huerter on the three-point line. He just lit shit up. He was unstoppable from three. Malik Monk would come off the bench and just be a straight spark plug, unable to just slow down. And Harrison Barnes had a solid season. Keegan Murray had a really great season. I'm really interested to see how he continues to progress year after year. I think he offers so much on the defensive end and then is so steady on the offensive end that I'm just very curious to see what he can continue to add to his game. Realistically, the Kings did have some situations going on, whether it was with Rickon Holmes and what was going on there, or just a situation with not having any backup small forwards realistically. And then, luckily Kessler Edwards came on and he brought a level of defense in the backup position that they didn't have before and really just filled that role for the remainder of the season. But the Sacramento Kings went and extended Domantas Sabonis 5-year, 217, with technically adding 4 years to his contract, but it's 5-year extension. You re-signed Harrison Barnes as well, 3-year, $54 million, and you signed Sasha 3 years, $19 million, and you signed Alex Len to a 1-year, $3.2 million. So you brought in backup big who complements what Domantas Sabonis is missing, which is rim protection, vertical rim protection, and a little bit of shooting, because Alex Len can take 1 or 2 3, 1 3 a game, or make like a quarter of them. And then you brought in the draft Colby Jones, who I think he's an excellent self-creator, a good shooter, good defender, got good physicals. I'm really looking forward to that bench lineup, hopefully, where he can supplement Malik and Kevin Huerter a little bit here and there. And then you also traded away Rickon Holmes, and then separately also traded for Chris Duarte. So that fills in your need for the backup small forward. This Sacramento team does project to be really solid again. I think, obviously you have your starters with De'Aaron. Kevin Huerter probably is going to be your starter day one. Keegan Murray, Harrison Barnes, and Domantas Sabonis. I think that's a really fucking solid ass lineup on both ends of the floor. Obviously, you've got your holes in Sabonis and Huerter on the defensive end of the floor, although Sabonis isn't that bad, but he's not great. And then, off the bench, you've got Davion, you've got Malik Monk, you've got, whether it's Sasha or Chris Duarte or, Kessler Edwards, whatever. Got one of those guys. You got Kobe Jones to fill in minutes at the backup two. Got Trey Lyles, who, fuck him. And then now you got Alex Len to back up your, to be the backup 5. And I think, that's a really well-rounded out lineup. 10-man rotation. You still got things to do. You still got an extra roster spot, I believe, 2 extra roster spots, and you've still got time left in the offseason. So there's plenty of things left to do if you want to do them, because honestly, I'm not convinced. I'm not totally convinced. I know this is going to be a long process. You don't become a championship winner, even if you're competitive, even if you're a playoff team, you don't become a championship winner ASAP. You have to take the steps to get to the conference finals even. So, this Sacramento team is geared to take another step forward. Hopefully, they can win a playoff series next year. That's the next step. If you can come into next year and be as solid, just as solid. I mean, you were one of the best offenses of all time. So I'm not really asking you to replicate that exactly. But if you can be, around where you were 3, 4, 5 seed and then also win a playoff series, then maybe this was enough. I'm just not totally sure that this was enough to win that playoff series. I could be wrong. I really do like Kobe Jones. I think he'll do a lot for them in the regular season. I do really like Chris Duarte. I think he could kind of find his own in Sacramento, given, the wing kind of logjam over in Indiana. I think this Sasha guy sounds interesting. I haven't seen any tape of him, but this Sasha guy's got an interesting name, so I'm curious. But overall, I don't know, Sacramento. I really do love your team, though, and I do really love De'Aaron Fox. So let's just see what else y'all got in store. Hopefully there's some moves to be made left over, and see y'all in the regular season, unless y'all make more moves. Peace.